Welcome back to Salt Lake City. The 250 main is underway, and Chad Reed continues to lead. Well, your leader, Chad Reed, here in the 250 main from Salt Lake City. We'll just read off St. Louis, Houston, Pontiac, Dallas. It looks like Salt Lake City right now. That is the streak this young man is on. Remember, he is a rookie in the 250, winning the 125 East last year, jumped to 250. Big things were expected of him, but I don't know if they were this big. I mean, he comes out here and just shocks everyone.
Well, from my view here, I can look over and see Jimmy Button and Michael Byrne and Greg Albertine, a little while ago, Jeremy McGrath. And when Reed put Ricky down, I glanced over there, and those guys were like, holy cow. They could not believe what they were seeing either, and there's no way Ricky's going to get up and catch this guy. Look at him. Well, he's almost over-jumping that. He's almost turning that into a quadruple. I mean, everything's just flowing for him, and I worried a little bit about him in his heat race and in practice. He couldn't jump up onto the top of that tabletop the way that Carmichael was able to do it, and he seemed a little bit flustered with Fonseca, but as always, you know, he seemed to have the patience and kept a cool head, and another win. Unbelievable. 5 in a row, it looks like.
The ascent of your leader, Chad Reed, number 22 on board the Yamaha. He's the 99 and 2000 Australian Supercross champion. People heard about him, but they didn't know what to expect. They thought the Australian kid, he probably surfs, plays a little golf, chases the kangaroos. He comes over here, does the 125 East, pretty much cleans house, says, I'm going to jump to 250. And they thought, well, that's when it's going to happen.
Cleaning house now. There's the Honda stopwatch, the gaps. And Reed just on cruise control right now. Ricky going, you know, wide push it and, you know, take a chance of going down again. Just get second. He's fuming under there. I guarantee you those stitches and that sore chin is going to hurt a lot more with the way things went tonight. And it's going to tie him in wins. I believe it was Carmichael with 7 wins coming in. Reed with 6. Reed's going to pick up his 7th. And, yeah, even if he can win more races than Carmichael would have to have an absolute disaster next weekend in Vegas to lose this thing. So he's not going to be happy to lose all these races. That's how close it can be to winning or losing. Because you crash in that spot, it's going to take forever to get going.
So Ryan Clark, the helmet cam, just got lapped, and he sits in 6th position. So that tells you just how fast your leader, number 22, Chad Reed, is going. Reed has already picked up $100,000 for the SXGP title. He wants the AME title and the other $100,000.
You know, when I heard about the money, it's up there. A bunch of commas, lots of zeros. And I heard about the money he was getting. I was like, there's a lot of riders around the industry kind of going, you know, this guy hasn't even ridden a 250 really that much, and he hasn't proven himself. And yeah, 125 title, but a lot of the guys in that East Coast series last year were injured. It's just a touch easier for him. Not that he wouldn't have won anyway, but it's like, that's a lot of money, you know, and he has certainly proved his worth.
Chad Reed, number 22, the Thunder from Down Under. The Australian kid has just been phenomenal throughout the last 6 weeks and really throughout the tour. He has handled himself with class and poise, and he is cool without even trying. He is so calm, and after the races, win or lose, he's the same Chad Reed, and impressive rider, as is this young man, Ricky Carmichael, the 2-time defending champion. It looks like he will get the 3rd, but I'll tell you, Dave, these last 6 weeks have been difficult for Team Honda. More importantly, they've been difficult for Ricky Carmichael. He's not used to getting seconds.
No, this is a lot of whoopings that are going to be tough to get rid of when the outdoor nationals start in a few weeks, and a couple weeks actually. That's coming right up.
Right after.
Oh! All right.
He's going to make it interesting for us, isn't he?
Come on.
White flag is out for your leader, Chad Reed, and I don't think he's going to put on too much of a show. He will pass Bob Hanna on the all-time Supercross wins in a rookie season, and it's this close to going all the way. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Any other mere mortal would have dumped it.
Yeah,
but his lead is so big, even if he dumps it, I think he still probably gets the win.
Well, he had a 17-second lead at that point because he kept on jumping all the really technical, tricky stuff. And I was a bit surprised he was still jumping it, but maybe it's just pretty easy for him. Carmichael going around the other corner over there to get an idea of how far back on the track he is.
And to add insult to injury, Carmichael has to see Chad go that triple waving the crowd. No, he didn't like that. When the flash bulbs are going off and Ricky Carmichael is not in first, something is definitely wrong, but Chad Reed is the real deal, folks. This kid, only a rookie in his 250 campaign, and he has set the industry abuzz. Number 22 on board the Yamaha, Chad Reed, the winner in Salt Lake City, make it 5 in a row.
Carmichael still getting through the whoop section. Eric Kehoe, the Honda team manager, watching that all the way to the end. Calculators out.
Yeah, no question about that.
It's getting close.
Ricky comes across, takes a look at everyone.
Look at that, look at that. Look at this.
Yeah, we're gonna have talk.
He's telling, oh, no. Look at that. Ricky's saying, hey, that's Tim Ferry's mechanic.
I don't appreciate, yeah.
Okay, and he's telling Timmy, I think what he was worried about was when he got sandwiched between Timmy and Chad, Ricky came off the triple and decided, you know what, I better jump to my left so I don't get cleaned out by Tim Ferry, because who knows where his motivations lie. So when he jumped over to his left to protect himself, he accidentally hit Tim Ferry and knocked him down.
Chad Reed celebrates, the fans here in Salt Lake, but the congregation right now is down on the inside, and we have got quite a posse. We hope cooler heads prevail, and Ricky Carmichael frustrated. I think his crew is trying to get him out of there, just saying, Ricky, take a break. There's James Stewart Sr. telling him, Ricky, just keep it together.
Look at Ricky. He's ready to kill somebody. Man, how perfect is it that we're going to Vegas?
We're going to settle it in Las Vegas. We'll be back to Salt Lake City in just a moment. We'll talk with our winner plus official results right after this short break. Welcome back to Salt Lake City, Utah, and Rice-Eccles Stadium, and what a 250 main we just witnessed, and really all the action, the tale was unfolded on this lap.
Well, Ferry in the lead, goes over the triple, turns around, sees Chad Reed as planned, gets out of the way. Reed takes over the lead. Perfect. Except here comes Carmichael, spoils the party, goes into the lead. Watch Ferry, dives back to the inside. Carmichael sees him, figures I better protect the inside, jumps over there. Ferry clips him and goes down. You can bet he is not happy about that, but it's not his fight. It's between Reed and Carmichael, and watch this. Reed goes to the inside. Doesn't look like he avoided that contact. Carmichael went down, dropped to fifth, saved it, got back up to second. Incredible sequence.
As we take a look at our Honda main results, your winner, Chad Reed, Ricky Carmichael second, Ernesto Fonseca third, then Nick Way and Sean Hammond. Right now, let's send it down to Cameron Steele.
5 weeks in a row, Chad Reed, your winner at Supercross. Chad, you know, it wasn't a perfectly clean race. I want to ask you, a lot of people are going to be saying you and Ricky got together. What was it from your view?
You know, I was just riding the grassy bin. You know, he left the door open and I went in there, and you know, I didn't mean to take him down. I just wanted to make the pass, and you know, I felt I had some really good lines, and I wanted to get out front and not eat dirt and get away. And you know, I didn't take him out intentionally, and that's not the kind of rider I am. And you know, if you really want to talk about it, you know, U.S. Open, I still got bruises on my legs, so you know, what goes around comes around, and you know, it's a shame they think like that. You know, I want to thank the guys that are sticking behind me, doing everything they can. Yamaha guys, Thor, Parts Unlimited, Bridgestone, Scott, Jeff Spencer. Everybody's just sticking right in behind me, and I'm just doing everything I can.
Right on, Chad. Congratulations. A great race for Chad. We'll see how it goes down in Vegas. It should be exciting, if nothing else.
All right, thank you, Cameron. As we take a look at the series standings, the lead continues to dwindle. Ricky Carmichael still out in front, but Chad Reed now only 10 points down. Let's check in with Cameron one more time to get Ricky Carmichael's side of the story.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 5 weeks in a row, Ricky Carmichael second place. A little frustrated coming into this event. A tough get off in practice, but it seemed like it was utter chaos in the main event. What was going on out there?
You know, it's I'm just trying to protect my points lead, and chances are, if everything goes right, I will get first or second. And their only defense is to try to take me out, and hopefully, hoping that something will go wrong. But you know, I got to try not to subject myself to that kind of stuff.
Congratulations, Ricky. We're looking forward to Vegas.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you very much, Cameron. Before we leave, we'll check in and see the THQ World Supercross GP standings. Chad Reed has already clinched that title. But we will tell you this, we will settle the score in the 250 main in Las Vegas, Nevada. Next week, we hope you can join us in person. Sam Boyd Stadium will be the venue. So on behalf of my colleagues, Cameron Steele and Jamie Little, and the champ, David Bailey, I'm Todd Harris saying good night from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is